My husband convinced me to sign over my house, saying, "It's just for tax purposes, honey." A month later, when he sat me down with a smile to sign the papers so he could move in with his new girlfriend, he thought I'd cry. But he didn't know the secret I had kept from him, and when I revealed it, his smile vanished. He slid the eviction notice across our kitchen table, the same table where I'd signed those transfer papers 4 weeks ago. His smile was different now, not the nervous one from before, but pure satisfaction. I bought this house 3 years before we even met, saved $80,000 working double shifts as an ER nurse in one of Houston's busiest trauma centers. The down payment alone took me 5 years to save. Now he's sitting across from me, telling me I have 30 days to pack my things and leave. "She's moving in the first week of next month," he said, checking his phone, probably texting her right then. "And since the house is legally in my name now, there's absolutely nothing you can do about it." I noticed he'd gotten a haircut earlier that day, probably wanted to look good for this moment. I just sat there staring at him, watching his fingers drum on the table, the same fingers that used to hold my hand during my grandmother's funeral. Then I asked calmly, "So this was your plan the whole time?" He actually laughed. "Yeah, pretty much. Been planning it for about 6 months. You were so busy saving lives at the hospital, you didn't even notice I'd been seeing Amber for 8 months. She works at my firm, by the way." That detail felt like a knife. She'd probably been to our company Christmas party. He leaned back in his chair, the chair I'd picked out when I furnished this place. "Want to know the best part?" he continued. "I met her before I even suggested the house transfer. She's the one who gave me the idea." I felt my heart pounding, but I kept my face completely blank. That's when I slowly pulled out my phone and set it on the table between us. "Remember when you had me sign those transfer papers?" I said, keeping my voice steady. "I had my lawyer look at them first." I watched his smile start to crack, just slightly. "She noticed something really interesting," I continued. "She noticed the notary signature looked off." His hand stopped drumming. "So what are you saying?" He tried to sound confident, but I heard the waver. "My lawyer, Rebecca. She's handled medical malpractice cases for 15 years. She knows fraud when she sees it." I let that sink in for a second. "Those weren't the real documents," I said. "She switched them out the night before. I signed blank copy paper. The house is still in my name. Always has been." He grabbed the eviction notice, his hands actually shaking now, started reading it closer. His face went from smug to pale in about 3 seconds. "But I watched you sign," he stammered. "I was right there. You watched me sign something," I said, "and I watched you commit fraud. On video." I pulled up the recording on my phone, hit play. His voice came through crystal clear. "It's just for tax purposes, babe. Once it's in my name, I can do whatever I want with the property. Your name won't be on anything." There was more too. Him laughing with someone on the phone, probably Amber, talking about how easy it was, how I was too tired from night shifts to read the fine print. He went completely silent, just staring at my phone. "My lawyer's filing charges tomorrow morning," I said. "Fraud, attempted theft by deception. She thinks you're looking at 2 to 10 years. And Amber," I continued, "your girlfriend, she's a licensed real estate agent, right?" His eyes went wide. "Yeah, Rebecca already contacted the Texas Real Estate Commission. They tend to frown on agents who help people commit property fraud. She'll lose her license." He stood up so fast his chair fell backwards. "This isn't over," his voice cracked. "You can't prove." I held up a folder I'd been keeping under the table. "Bank statements showing you never contributed to the mortgage," I said. "Text messages where you told Amber the house would be yours. Emails to a moving company scheduled for next month. And my personal favorite, the lease agreement you already signed with Amber for this address." He just stood there, frozen. "One more thing," I said. "Actually, the house is worth $340,000 now. I had it appraised last week. Attempting to steal property over $300,000? That's a second-degree felony in Texas." I stood up, walked to the door, and opened it. "You have 30 days to get out of my house," I said, using his own words. "And if you're not gone, I'll have the sheriff remove you." The look on his face when he realized he'd actually evicted himself. He tried to say something, but nothing came out. As he walked past me to leave, I added one last thing. "Amber already knows, by the way. Rebecca sent her copies of everything this morning. She broke up with you around noon." His face went white. "That's why you kept checking your phone," I said. "She's been ignoring you all day, hasn't she?" He left without another word. I closed the door, locked it, and finally let myself breathe.